Yo. Yo. Yo, yo. Bill, how's it going? Guys, what do we do with our Messi, man? What do we do? It's like the game's complete now. Oh, is it not showing up on screen? Hold on one second. One second. Hello? Dude, what is going on? Can you guys hear me? No signal. Why are we getting no signal? It was just working. Are you full sending eFigs or 81? We're doing both. I have over 100 of the 82 eFigs. Alright, let's try this again. Elgato. Properties. Deactivate. Activate. There we go. Jeez. Why would they go back to an 81? I figured they would. I just thought they'd make the requirements a little better. I can't believe they kept the 8 players and 1 rare. But yeah, no, we're going to be grinding both. Dude, look at this beauty. The one weekend we play Weekend League. Also, we don't need this Declan Rice anymore. We got ourselves an upgraded Declan Rice. Hey, Migo, hope you're doing good. I'm doing fantastic, man. Yeah, we could put that Bala back in, too. Yeah, plenty of options, man. Carlos! Alright, are they showing up on here? Are we able to start doing the, 82 doubles? Alright, we're going to keep crafting more. Oh, nope, here they are. I was going to say we'll keep crafting more till they show up. We got over 100 of these boys. Let's see if we can hit anything today. I highly doubt it. But we'll see. What's the grind today? Opening our exchange packs and making as many Team of the Week player picks and 82 doubles as we can. What a player trend is, bang, can't finish, should have 2 assists and a goal. 3, 4. Have you packed any from these? Yeah, we've packed Savio twice. Savio twice from them. Alright, you know what? Actually, before we start opening those, let's clear a club. Or we're going to be dealing with a duplicate like every single time. Also, too, boys, we are officially in profit right now. So everything past this point is just bonus coins. Which is an amazing feeling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, we can do a few Team of the Week player picks as well, probably. Got myself Vinny from an 82 PP. Dude, the odds of that must have been insanely low. GG, man. GG. 2, 3, 4. Oh, we can make a crap ton of these. For sure. We'll make a bunch of gold upgrades, too, to get rid of a lot of these commons. Because once we start getting our exchange packs, once we start getting fodder, we're going to have to put these commons somewhere, man. But for now, we'll chuck these in. Also, too, I'll be live for about hour and a half, hour 45 today. Then I got my Bible study, so I'll have to head out after that. But we'll be grinding until then. Look how many libs we have. Jeez. It never felt like there's as many lib golds in the game. Finally, we get them now that we're done with the League SBCs. 81 PPs are wank. Literally, 81 PPs are going to be just the thing you spam over and over in hopes of getting something eventually. With them only being one rare, the way I look at it is with basically the unlimited amount of gold commons you're getting, you're going to be able to make not necessarily double the amount of player picks, but you're going to be able to make a lot more, a lot easier. So it's just going to be you eventually spam them enough, you hit something. I mean, that's technically true with the 82 doubles as well. It's a game of numbers at this point. Odds are low. So many more things you can pack this year than last year. It's just the thing of how bad do you want it and how many hours do you want to put into a grind to potentially get nothing in return. For most people, it's not worth it. Finally got Lataro after like 500 packs and picks. Hey, GG, man. We did just shy of 2,082 plus player picks. And I couldn't even tell you the best thing we got in them. There's scum going back to an 81 pick. There's nothing wrong with going back to an 81 pick. They should have just made it 1 of 4 or give us a little better requirements. It's stupid that as each week progresses, we keep going backwards in terms of stuff they've already released. If anything, it should progressively get better over time. Especially since it's Ultimate Team this season. They really couldn't just have the 81 or the 82 plus player pick go for multiple weeks. Crazy. It's just little things like that, man. Doesn't seem like the biggest deal in the world, but little things like that add up. Then 15 got a single 86 plus of player picks, or the 81s, or the 82 double efigs. Wobble, what's up, buddy? How are we doing today, man? Dude, why is my fan off? It's like 90 degrees in my room. Alright, we're getting everything out of our club, boys. It's all getting sent. Feels good to delete FC24 until Friday. Dude, if you guys weren't at the Twitch stream yesterday, that was crazy, man. We hopped over to Twitch for about... It was going to be a little less than an hour. Play a little bit of zombies to keep the stream going before we called it a day. I think we ended up streaming like, what, 3 hours, Carlos? That was fun, man. Jammed out. Grinded some camos. Leveled up. Did some, you guys didn't see it, but I was doing some Pale Tools on my phone. Beautiful. We're going to start doing that more often throughout the summer, and then, obviously, when Black Ops 6 comes out, we'll be doing that quite a bit as well. So, if you guys haven't already, drop a follow on our Twitch. It's just MumboElite. The link's in the description as well. Playing Black Ops 3 at the moment? Nice. Hot take, Black Ops 3 is the best Call of Duty of all time, in my opinion. Nostalgia, time on the game, ability to go from game mode to game mode, progression, rank ups, total levels, zombies map, whatever you want to name. Remastering. It'll get hate because it's not nostalgic enough. It's not Black Ops 1 or MW2. Or it's not Black Ops 2 or MW2, but it's my favorite. Yeah, for me, the top 3 are all Black Ops games. You can put them in whatever order you want. That's how good Treyarch is to me. Nothing against the Modern Warfare games. I rank Modern Warfare 2 and Modern Warfare 3 extremely high as well, but nothing beats zombies and multiplayer for a Treyarch game for me. It's just so good. Alright, so we're going to start. I want to kind of run an experiment. Not necessarily a coin making experiment, even though this is going to be guaranteed profit no matter what. Because we'll be making a bunch of Team League player picks. I want to run an experiment to see how kind of stocked our club gets before we start experiencing quite a bit of duplicates. So I'm going to see kind of how many 82s we're getting, how many 83s, how many boards that we can put into exchanges, how many walkouts. So right now we're just going to clear a club of everything. If it's an exchangeable item, we'll put it in exchange. Everything else is getting sent. The BOW map was GOAT on Black Ops 3 Zombies. The bow map, Dryzendrach. How do I get Pale Tools on iOS? I use my bookmarks on Safari. Yep, no problem. I just click on my bookmarks once I'm in EAFC's web app. Then you're good to go. How many of these 82s doubles have you guys made this week so far? And how many Team of the Seasons have you guys packed from them? Low key? Thoughts on saving a bunch of them for the Euros promo? Is that a good or a bad idea? $77-0, done 62, haven't gone one. Well, we'll have probably by the end of the week 250 to 500, most likely, if we don't do a ton of grinding. Got my first dub out of the 83 Team League tradable packs today. Got tradable Valverde. Nice. That's a good reminder. I need to do my tradable pack as well. There's the untradable Team of the Week player pick, and there's the tradable Team of the Week pack. That one it refreshed, I think, what, a few days ago? It's 82 times 2s. I'll let you know once we start opening. Yo, if you guys are enjoying the stream, do me a favor, smack the like button, dudes. We got 23 of you guys in here. Let's see if we can get to 10 likes right now. We're going to be grinding today, dudes. I'm not caring about the player picks as much right now. We'll make some. I'm not completely avoiding them. I just really want to take advantage of these 82 doubles once they're here and see how easy it is to do these into Team of the Week player picks. Dude, this pains me to put all these in here, but we got to do it for science. Kind of pain that they bought back the 81 with the same requirements. Yeah, it is a pain. They could have made the requirements a little bit better or gave us a little bit more, but EA's being EA. They're an Ultimate Team of the Season as well. And no signs of that 81 plus times 5 anywhere either. Sunderland did consider Mbappe, but the player needs more time before joining the mighty Sunderland. They'll bring him in 2027, it seems. Oh, WSM. I don't know if it was you or another one of you fraud moderators who constantly talks crap about Sunderland and the evaluation of players. the going rate for Job right now is 20 to 25 million. And you thought I was crazy when I said bare minimum 20 mil. And you said no one would want him for 20 mil. But currently, there's, I think, 4 or 5 different Prem teams that are currently evaluating him at around 20 mil that they're willing to put an offer in for. And there's a team, and I believe 2 in the Bundesliga, 1 in the Serie A. But Sunderland's going to try to hold on to him for another season. Our owners come out and made a statement saying he's crucial in our hopes for promotion and wants 1 more season with him. That's crazy that you get a player on like a 4 or 5 year deal, and after 1 season at Sunderland, they're already that good. Crazy how Sunderland works, man. Any Prem teams want to loan a player to Sunderland? Give them game time? Does United want to send Ahmad back? Please, pretty please. Reckon you get max, what, 5 mil for Job? You know what's crazy to me? Obviously, there's a thing with a player's age or the wages that they'll be on. It's not all about, like, the transfer market value of a player. But when you see, like, these aging Prem players get sold for, like, 5 mil, I just can't wrap my head around it. It doesn't make sense to me. Is A2 doubles the best instead of the player pick? It literally doesn't matter which one you do. It literally comes down to pack luck is the answer. Think EA forgot to Ultimate Team season? Dude, they literally don't care. Yeah, I'd take Nunez for free? I bet. Hey, bro, could you sum up the grind? It's literally summed up at the bottom of the screen. Written out in a sentence. Well, technically, it is a sentence, but it's run on, has symbols, no period at the end. That's my grind that I'm doing. You don't necessarily have to do the same one, but it's worked for us, and we're in profit already. We're going to continue to be in profit. No, you're good, man. Dortmund wants Bellingham's brother? Yeah, dude, Dortmund has a thing for Bellingham's, man. And they got another 25 mil, I believe, for losing the UCL final due to Jude's contract. If they won the Champions League, they owed 25 mil, I think. So they got money, man. Take that money, spend 25 mil, reinvest into another Bellingham brother, and then sell that one on for 5 times. They can do it. Dude, 84s. Okay, Wobble, we were talking about this the other day, but I'm in full agreement now. Why does EA keep bringing out the same crap 83 plus times 10? You got nothing in 83 plus times 10s during Team of the Year. Why do we keep getting them now? They were bad back then. They're still bad. Why didn't EA give league specifics? Literally, yeah. They forgot Ultimate Team Season. We don't have premiums. You know what it is? They probably looked and they're like, you know what? We don't even have Team of the Seasons in packs anymore. If we bring out league premiums, they get a better chance of potentially packing the things that aren't in packs. And then it's going to be obvious that the pack weight's manipulated extremely low. So we can't bring that out. Hold on, you get more money to get promoted to the Prem than the CL Final? Yes. How's that crazy? Think about the, what is it? The TV rights for a full season versus single game. Prem, the quote-unquote best league in the world. Not make it a statement one way or another, but in terms of, what, TV revenue, I think it is. But that explains why the gap between the championship and the Prem keeps getting bigger, too. It's all just so difficult now. Having picks at the bottom of the web app now and on the end console of your favorite, them together with exchanges kills me. Nothing beats the feeling of winning it. Yeah? Have you won a Champions League final, WSM? What team did you play for, mate? Champions League's better than the Prem? Hear me out. Bring back the Super League. The idea of it. Abandon British football altogether. Just have the Super League. Do I have to worry about using Pale Tools? To my knowledge, 0 people have ever been banned using the pack creating options on Pale Tools, since it's just an extension and literally just helps you speed up the process of grinding the menus. If you use sniping bots, which that and other services have on there, you will most likely get your account banned. So, as long as you're doing just the pack making stuff, I have yet to see anyone get banned since last year when people religiously used it up until now. If that was the case that people are starting to get banned, it would have already affected us and we'd know about it. Doesn't mean that they might not go after it eventually, but I don't know how they would. It's an extension, so. They removed the links for showing teams from the web app. End of an era. Dude, we're up to 217 packs now. We just made a crazy amount. The new Evo's not showing all the players that can fit. I mean, that's typical EA, right? What are the odds I get a dupe even though there's nothing left in my club? Would you just send a crap team season 92 rated or would you keep as fodder? I would keep it, but not as fodder. I would honestly wait to see if we get even better exchanges next week. Especially if you already have a crap ton of exchange packs like me. That's what I'm doing. Like, here, I'll show you my club real quick. Like, we have crap players that are never going to realistically get a lot of games, like Messi. Red Messi, I'd put into an 89 exchange, but for right now, we'll keep him. Musiala, literally the worst card I've ever used. He'll be going in, like Dino, Giroud. We packed Rice today. He's basically discard trash. Don't even want to put him in an SBC. I might just quick sell him. Things like that. I'm just going to wait to see if we get a 90 plus in the exchange. You got Messi? Yeah, I got rewarded for playing Foot Champs for the first time in ages. Musiala's bad? No, I was being a troll that whole time. I haven't played with Messi yet, but I can tell he's the best player in the game. And that Musiala is quite literally carries my midfield. Yeah, I was kidding. Musiala's not bad. What are you drinking? You had the same thing yesterday? I did not have this yesterday. This is a diet soda. Yesterday I had amino acids. Hey, we got a Rashford. Wait, why is Rashford not in the team this season? I thought he was the best winger in the Prem. What happened, United? Gaming, welcome back, buddy. You remember me? Yes, sir. Welcome back, dude. You remember his Team of the Year nominee was bad? His Team of the Season, I can't remember if I used his nominee. I remember seeing the nominee. The nice thing about his Team of the Season, we could probably compare the stats. For me, is like a box-to-box. He has enough defending where he can do a good job with positioning. But his stats are well-rounded enough going forward. And that 5-star skill moves and the 4-star weak foot. He just like glazes through, not glaze. He blazes through the midfield. He gets myself in a really good attacking position. Fantastic balls to Dino and Pulisic. Who then cross to Giroud. I love his long legs. His finishing isn't the best, but step-overs are crazy. Yeah, every time I get a kickoff, I just do like 5 step-overs with him and then play the ball to Dino. back to him, to my left back to Dino, back to him, back to Dino, and then cross to Druid. Sorry, I had glazing on the mind. I was on TikTok before the stream. Profit-wise, if you had 88 exchange packs, would you go for PPs or 82 times 2s? It just comes down to a fodder situation. If you have a lot of gold rares in your club, you can make some 82 times 2s. Realistically, you're going to run out of gold rares before you do gold commons. So either continue to make gold upgrades with your gold commons to make more 82 times 2s, or you can do the easier route and just make some player picks to kind of get all those gold commons out of your club. And then both of those are going to do a great job of crafting Team of the Week player pick. And ultimately, this week, the difference between this and Serial Team of the Season is the player pick and any sort of menu grind was getting us a lot of 90-plus Team of the Seasons. Now we're not getting like any of those. So your only bet from more exchanges is packing gold rares, which will still get you a crap ton of fodder. The grind's just not as good as last week because we're essentially packing way less 90 pluses. Yeah, long story short, do whatever you want. See what your pack luck is for each. It's really not going to matter in the long run. Alright, let's do this. Let's do some gold upgrades to clear the club a little bit. Actually, I'm going to use Pale Tools real quick. Let's deal with this the smart way. Like 2 minutes of Pale Tools. Like a real man. Otherwise, we're going to be sitting there for like an hour dealing with those dupes. Musiala or Zidane? This might be the dumbest take I've ever had, but I stick to it. Zidane and Roberto Carlos are the two worst players that are supposedly good in game that you'll ever play with from year to year. There's something about Zidane's pace that just pisses me off so much. Like, you don't feel it early on, but like after you have him for a week, he just becomes a fraud. His passing is supposed to be magnificent. His shooting is supposed to be magnificent. I never feel it. I never see it. He's just mediocre at best at any point in time. But his name's Zidane and he's French. So people go crazy when you see it. We're going to make some player picks with the dupes. Just so we can go through them quicker. Yeah, that's my hot take. Same with Roberto Carlos. Everyone thinks he has these fantastic free kicks. He's such a great attacking and defensive option. Dude literally sells. Constantly out of position. Can't defend. Absolute bum. Results may vary. I'm also a booty cheeks of the game. So. Alright, so we got that. 82. Dude, I'm seeing like nothing in these, man. So how many do we have? We have 124 so far. We're down to 60, 651 player pack. So I could honestly probably take that to 0 if we wanted. It'd be kind of sick if we did. Alright, that's cleaned up. 83. I just want to see if we can get something real quick out of these. Bro, stop cheating. Being efficient's cheating, huh? Alright, so we'll save the 2 player packs. Let's do a few quick gold upgrades. Also, too, nice thing about turning off positions is you'll have a lot of gold commons that if you're constantly using the same position, you'll have like 70 up to 77, 78 rated cards. But then you'll have a bunch of 75s that are out of position that never get into your squad unless you put them in by hand on console. So being able to come up in here and clean them up real quick is nice. See there, we're already up to 77s. Yeah, again, I would treat 81 player picks like the 82. It's not necessarily, do you expect to pack a team this season in X amount? I would treat it as a way to turn your gold rares and gold commons in your club into a potential chance of that. But realistically, as a way to build out more exchange packs and build out the Team of the Week player pick for coins. That's cheating, man? Could you explain to me how that's cheating? Using Pale Tools? I'd love to hear it. Updating your online roster. Okay. I don't know why it's doing that. When you open exchange packs, when do you start doing PPs or EFIG upgrades? When you have like 607 gold cards? You just saw me make a few with duplicates. That's the way I normally do it. Unless I'm clearing my club before I do a huge opening. There's not like a set amount I wait to do it for. How many good team of seasons have you packed? You have complete control to see that, buddy. If you want to use the command that's been on screen since the start of team of season. But if you consider that cheating, I completely understand. Hope EA doesn't do something about Pale Tools. We had a conversation with the dude in chat who does programming, and there's nothing they can really do about it, right? It's an extension. Like, I don't know what they could do about an extension on a web service. But the funny thing is, it's like, if you really ask people why they're using Pale Tools, I bet a majority of people would tell you it's literally because the menus are complete butt cheeks. They both suck, Joshua. It's whatever your pack luck hits on at the end of the day. Yeah, if you're ever using a snipe bot, you deserve to get banned. So, I have no sympathy for people who are using it to manipulate the market, but if you want to use Pale Tools to make your packs faster, because you keep freezing every 2 seconds on the menus, makes perfect sense to me. And if EA would fix their game, it'd be a lot easier. Snipebot's also an extension by here. Yeah, it's still an extension, but you're breaking the rules of EA when it comes to the transfer market, that you're not breaking the rules when it comes to making packs. Bro, use animation skip. Senju, do you just want to stream for me, buddy? Seems like you have something to say about every little thing I do, man. Would you like to come here and stream for me? Please do. I'll leave the door unlocked if you want. Are the 82s given out? Not on the first date usually, but after about 3 dates, I'd say they start to normally. It seems like we're getting quite a few walkouts. Nothing crazy yet, but exchange fodder wise, if you're doing it through exchange fodder, doesn't seem bad. 82 times 2 or 81 PP. Either one, you're going to have crap in each. It's just going to be your pack luck at the end of the day. Blue! Is that little? Oh, it's this fraud. It's this fraud. He's back, boys. He's back. The man we packed 15 times during Serie A Team of the Season and somehow became impossible during Ultimate Team of the Season. Welcome back, Ferguson. We missed you, buddy. The Scottish King himself. Is Ferguson in the Euro squad? I would honestly watch. I think they had a friendly today, to be honest. I think a couple teams had a friendly. I think England had a friendly today, too. Dude, I'd watch Scotland for him and Ross Stewart. 100%. EA doing it all wrong, treating team of season like it's team of the year. Well, what I don't understand, and like, if you disagree with this, let me know. Every crap team of the season, you could pack 1,000,000 times, it felt like, during each of the team of the seasons. Prime, it seemed like the pack like was decent. There's a little bit of a drop-off, it felt like, during League 1, even with some of the crap ones. But, like, in general, especially with an exchange grind, it was just a bunch of stuff we were consistently getting, which felt amazing. Dude, these 82s, low-key, the fodder we've been getting from these, man, feels like the move right now. As long as you're putting your extra gold commons into gold upgrades, this feels like it's working for me right now, at least. So I'll be making probably another 250 of these. See how they do. How so many walkouts? Do you want the fake answer or the honest answer, Senju? Which one would you like to hear? Trent scored a banger? Nice. But no, so what I was saying was, let me know what you think of this. I felt like what made Team of the Season so good leading up to Ultimate Team of the Season was it was hard to pack the high-end ones, which we knew it was going to be. But the crap ones, we were able to pack over and over and over and consistently put them into the duplicate exchanges with the 89 plus. Now, we have during Ultimate crap Team of the Seasons still in packs. But even the crap Team of the Seasons are impossible to pack. So it's like we have the pack weight for everything, it seems like to be the high ones. And we're getting not enough fodder to keep grinding at the rate we were before. How many 82s have you crafted? If you can't read, buddy, I can send you some resources. I mean, it's kind of hard to see on screen, a number, but both when we're on Pale Tools and on here, but if you need help explaining it, I can definitely walk you through. I might need to pause the music, though, and talk at a slower speed to help you out a little bit more. Packed Davinia tradable the other day. Hey, GG. How much did she go for? Just give some Newcastle props. Senju, he hates you? No, I don't hate him. I'm giving him a hard time. Because he's giving me a hard time. Weird how that works. You guys can give me something. And the second I give something back, it's a problem. Alright, we'll clear the club again. So, are we getting a gameplay trailer or part gameplay trailer on the 9th? Or what information are they giving us? EA did on purpose, didn't even add the most packed position goalkeeper into Ultimate Team of the Season, which is a W and an L at the same time. It's a W when it comes to Foot Champs rewards, because way less kind of crap keepers, or no keepers are in the game. But then when it comes to actually good pulls, you still have it really hard. Like, I don't know about you guys, my red picks were horrific. Nothing of value in my red picks. Pre-orders go live too after. Dude, I can't wait to pre-order, man. Low-key, I'm not even joking. If they come out with a cool item, like, you know how in the past for other games they've done like a Juggernaut fridge, they've done like an RC car. If they have some high-end item, I literally might consider getting it. What rank did you get? We got 11 wins. Quickest I'll pre-order a game. I mean, it's one of those things where I've said this before with Call of Duties and FIFA / EAFC now. I don't care how bad the game gets. Obviously, I want to see the games go in a positive direction. But even if it gives me that Christmas morning feeling for a week of playing the game, I'm willing to spend that. And as I get older, right? You get older, you move further into your career. The purchase makes more and more sense financially most of the time. Where it's not as like hard as when I was like 12 and I had to save up for my birthday or Christmas and hope it could get gifted to me. So it's like I'm willing to spend it, especially when it comes to like playing with my friends. Like if I can play with some of my mates that I used to play COD with and even spend like a weekend catching up with them through the game, it's instantly worth it. Especially like when you become adult and you think about it's like, oh, if you go to a dinner with some mates, you go out for a night, you get some drinks, you get some food, you're probably spending well over what the pre-order would be for the game. But this you can play all year with them, potentially. Show your red picks. I'll show you mine if you show me yours. What's the method? What's on the screen is what's the method. Black Ops 6 will make COD great again. Okay, question. Are we getting old? What's the cutoff for what you guys would consider an old school Call of Duty? Like, what's the last old school Call of Duty? Is it the last boots on the ground? Or what do you consider the cutoff? Mad luck, man? I mean, I wouldn't consider it luck, but I'll take a Messi. We had to do some disgusting things in Weekend League. That card was deserved. Black Ops 3. See, I would say that too. I consider Black Ops 3 old school. But I don't know if that's everyone else's. I think some people would put the cutoff at like Black Ops 2, Ghost-ish. I would say if you don't consider Black Ops 3 old school, you could say it was the game that was the turning point, the transition to what the future is of it. I think that would make sense. Yeah, it's a boost jump, so I wouldn't say old school. Last good COD in my opinion. First one on PS4, dude. I'll get FC25 just to make myself feel bad. Hey, if you guys have Xbox, you don't even have to buy Black Ops 6. It'll come with the Game Pass. And if you want the better version of the game, you can just buy a PS5 and play on there. Just kidding, you can spend like an extra, I think, $20 to get the better version of the game on Xbox. But if you want to play on the best console, you need to buy a PS5. Alright, so how many walkouts did we get from those? I don't know how many we opened. I'll have to do a count there. But let's look at the walkouts we got. So we put gold commons in. Got some 85, so I'll put in 85 in the 85 exchange. Every team of the week, I put usually 86 plus exchanges for team of the weeks into the exchange. I put 86 plus team of the weeks into exchange. I usually keep 85s for dailies. 85s and belows I keep. Sorry. Let's check the club. So we did a handful of 82 times 2s. This is what we got. That's not too bad. Say Black Ops 3, it was the last good zombies experience. It's always interesting when you talk to people who like Treyarch games, why they like Treyarch more than the Black Ops series more than the Modern Warfare series. I feel like a lot of that comes down to zombies and just having another game mode to go to. Warzone, I feel like, changes that a little bit, but multiplayer-wise, if people want to talk about multiplayer, I think the thing that holds kind of the Black Ops series back is people don't realize how good multiplayer in the Black Ops series are and how good Zombies is. You have 2 fantastic game modes, but for like MW2, you really only have multiplayer. So when people think about MW2 multiplayer, as good as that multiplayer was, I still think Black Ops 2 in its prime surpasses that. I think you get nuke nostalgia when it comes to Call of Duty, when people think of MW2. But if you took nukes aside, I think it's a better multiplayer altogether. And I think there's better maps. Nuketown is a certified classic. Nuketown was amazing, man. Nuketown in 2025 was brilliant. Original Nuketown was sick on Black Ops 1. Nah, Treyarch's multiplayer fell off. I really didn't like Cold War. We're talking specifically about Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3. If you want to bring up the other games, we can. Kind of like you can bring up the other Modern Warfares. But I'm mainly just comparing Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and then Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, and Black Ops 3. You could even include Modern Warfare, the original Modern Warfare if you wanted to. But yeah, I didn't play Cold War as much. I'm grinding the zombies like crazy right now, recently, and I'm really enjoying it. But I'm trying to think what made me stop playing Cold War when it initially came out. Because I had it, but I didn't play it much. That was, what, 2020? Would have been during COVID. I think I was grinding FIFA, man. I think I was on the web app saving packs for Team of the Year. No joke. Team of Season pulls out of a pick. Savio? Dude, I feel like Savio's the most common one. I'll be buying Undisputed. Gonna invest more time into that. It's a boxing game. What's your favorite Zombies map? The one I was best at, I was top 200 in the world on Revelations, so Revelations has a place on my heart, but young middle school me, whether at my house or going over to a friend's house, I'm going to paint the picture, okay? You just came back from a full day of school. Football practice. Done with football practice, you race home, you get online, you play Black Ops 1 multiplayer with your friends. There's no PlayStation parties. You're literally just open mic, trash talking, getting trash talked. It's a Thursday. You have fun for a few hours, make some memories. You go to school on Friday, you talk to them about it. One of your mates who has an Xbox hits you up and says, hey, I'm having some people over this weekend. You want to do a sleepover? Bring your PlayStation, I'll have my Xbox. We'll have one TV playing Black Ops 1, we'll have the other one playing MW2, where you can 1v1 on Rust, and then we'll do Kino Zombies on the other. Brother, when I tell you the amount of weekends we'd stay up till 3, 4 in the morning playing Kino. You gotta remember too, World at War Zombies and Black Ops 1, when it came to the map Kino specifically, those were scary zombies, man. Zombies isn't really that scary nowadays, but dude, those dogs, how quickly they came at you. World at War was insane. The maps look creepy, but 100% Kino without a doubt. And then the remastered Kino with the gobble gum on Black Ops 3 played fantastic, doing the alleyway strat. Loved it. Cold War Zombies was cool, but I think it was too little too late. Yeah, I'm really enjoying grinding the guns on it right now. The only pain, I say pain in a positive way technically, is how long it takes to rank up your guns. But that makes the grind a lot longer. So it makes it more fun since I'm not getting it done instantly. Feels like I'm actually working towards something. Revelations was great. There's too many good Zombies maps to choose from. Remember Buried in Black Ops 2? Buried on Black Ops 2 is up there for sure. If we could get the Paralyzer into Black Ops 3, or they could bring the Paralyzer into Black Ops 6, would instantly try to go for a round 100 strat right off the rip. Did you play Stellar Blade? I did not. I remember when the Verduct map first came out, it was when they added the announcer when you grabbed the power-up. It scared the hell out of me. Mob of the Dead is one of my favorites. Dude, there's the fact that there's so many to choose from, and you could point to any of these and have a, not just like one reason, but several reasons why you could consider it the best, just speaks to how good we had it in Zombies, man. And how off it feels when we don't have zombies every single year. Like when you switch from a Treyarch game and then you go to a Modern Warfare, that's what I miss the most. I feel like there's enough zombies content to keep you going. Then you always have the other games you can go back and play. If you have any game on the PC, you can play modded maps. So there's always something to do. But yeah, I just miss new maps. Do you have a PC? Yes. I'm streaming off a PC right now. I'm guessing there's custom maps with the Paralyzer and Black Ops 3. Yep, there's tons of custom maps with the Paralyzer. Played on plenty, but I want it in the actual game. Mods are cool, but I would like to see it in the next Black Ops 6. Who's your go-to zombies YouTuber? Mr. Rufflewaffles was awesome. So I was part of the zombie streaming community for a period of time. I was in a Call of Duty organization as well where I got close with some of the zombies guys. And they were like really good friends with a lot of the people in the Z house. I don't know if you guys remember a guy named Pack-a-Puncher. We got raided by him a few times. We had a little bit of beef as well. He now does a crap ton of Fortnite stuff. But my favorite zombies YouTuber, T-Lexify probably. You could make a case for Noah as well, but Rafflewaffles is great as well. There's too many good ones, man. I've gotten a lot of walkouts so far. It's really down to pack luck. Whether you're doing the 81 plus player pick or the 82 times 2, you're going to get relatively the same stuff, I feel like, in general, in terms of what's going to be a walkout that you can put in exchanges and fodder to put into the Team of the Week player pick. So I would mix it up. I did close to 2,000 82 plus player picks. Literally got nothing during Ultimate Team of the season, it felt like. Doing these, and I'm getting relatively the same thing. Yo, Mumbo, how's you doing? Long time no see. I'm doing good, man. How about yourself? Welcome back. Peter, what's up, buddy? How we doing? Wow, blank my comment? What comment have I missed? Long time no see is the only one I saw. I don't think you put anything before that, did you? What div are you? Not even joking. I think I'm like div 8. Because I very rarely play div rivals. So I just keep going back each season. Also, it's nice to keep that for when I want to do evolutions. That way I don't have to be against sweaty people. Or as many sweaty people. Good, mate. Took a break from EAFC. Why would you do that, Ben? Best game ever. Nothing wrong with EAFC. Perfect game. Dude, I do not want to touch those 85 plus player picks. Don't want to put in an 85 or 84 rated team just to get myself an 85 rated. Did the same thing, 1K 82 plus picks and nothing but the min price cards outside of Musiala. And the crazy thing is, if we would have did the exact same grind, which we did a lot of the grind when 82 plus player picks were out for the Serie A, the amount of team of seasons we were getting from Serie A was crazy. The crop ones. Like, we keep making jokes about it, I literally felt like I got the, was it Ferguson? Whoever the guy, the Scottish guy we just packed. I feel like we got him 15 times during Serie A, but now it's Ultimate. Even his pack weight is like infinitely harder to get. Want to play other games, so I did like FM and Hogwarts. Yeah, it's nice to mix it around, especially if you guys aren't content creators. There's really nothing tying you guys to just EAFC. I'm not saying you have to like quit the game altogether, but if it becomes a thing where you log on at 6 p.m. content just to see what we have, and if you don't like it, you log off, dude, by all means, go play something else. Hopefully EA takes note and they see that they're just killing off their active users, which honestly I think would kill off a huge portion of... I know Twitter audience is only like a part of their community. They have a lot of people who don't interact with any YouTubers, streamers, or any of that. Like, if they started going after us Pale Tools users, that'd be the dumbest thing ever. Like, the most active people on the game are most likely using Pale Tools if they're doing the menus. Well, I'm a content creator, but I can't stream due to my mental health, bro. I feel that. Have you noticed any increase to your mental health? Taking some time off of EAFC 24? Are the 82 times 2s good? How do I explain this? 82 plus times 2s are like... They're like if you're on a dating app where you see someone in their profile pic on a social media and they look absolutely brilliant, but then you see them in person, it's like two completely different things. I feel like when it comes to the 82 times 2s, on the surface they look insanely good, and then you start getting to know them and they're just completely different than you thought they were. Or it's like a footballer that your club buys and you're so hyped to see how they do. There's a big price tag to them. You sunk a lot of money in. You expect a lot in return. And it turns out to be Anthony for United. It's honestly probably the best thing I could say. It's like United Anthony. Not the worst in the world, but definitely not great. But it's what we got to work with. Silly, I'm good, buddy. CD right, yo, what's up, CD? How you doing today, man? EA should add relegation to Div Rivals and should make the rewards better. Would make the mode so much more compelling. I think there should be, and I'm just kind of fleshing this out for the first time, so this is not like a take I've had for a while, but we've floated around the idea of like, you know how we have repeatable SBCs on the menu for like player picks and stuff? Yes, you should have like the daily games that you can earn packs and stuff, but for people who want to continue grinding division rivals or just grinding the online portion of the game, I feel like there should be some unlimited repeatable, whether player pick or pack, that you can continue to do after you're done with the daily stuff. And I think it'd be cool to see that in Div Rivals, where it's like, hey, if you continue playing Div Rivals, we'll have these things set like almost League SBCs, where if you use, let's say, 3 players from the Prem, if you use 3 players from the Bundesliga, if you use 3 players from La Liga, and you win a certain amount of games, or you play a certain amount of games, you unlock like a pack for using that league, and you could put them potentially together in a team, where you could unlock them all at the same time, so you get individual packs for completing that objective, and then once you get all the teams or all the leagues completed, you get a bonus pack at the end. Then once you get the bonus pack, it resets so you can do it again. Just keep people playing the game, man. And the rewards, like, imagine if it was the same exact thing as League SBCs. Instead of doing League SBCs where you have a Prem La Liga section, you have a pack for Prem La Liga objectives where you have to use either 5 players from the Prem or 5 players from La Liga, and you unlock a, smaller goal players pack? That'd be sick. Well, just with life in general, mate, I lost my niece. Aww. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's awful. To stay 2 years ago, so that's getting my nan 1 year, and uncle is just getting my head. Yeah. Dude, that's awful, man. Yeah, and understandable why that's taking a toll on your mental health, dude. Makes perfect sense. Oh yeah, we're transfer banned. So, just another quick thing. EA, I understand you don't want bots. I get it. It makes sense. But menus on this game are already impossible to do relatively quickly. Why am I getting penalized for opening packs that I've crafted and putting them into more packs? It doesn't seem like I've made an insane amount. I don't get why they can't raise that limit a little bit more. I'm lucky I have 2 different ones I can choose between. I can go play on the PS5 now, but it's like, what? We did that for an hour? We've been live for an hour and 2 minutes. We were on Build Tools for a little bit. We went back to here. Within an hour, I get banned for trying to create the content that EA have provided for us today. Stupid. Giver Mad, which has a seasons game mode where you play 10 games, make playoffs, and a single elim for Super Bowl, and the rewards are usually good. I was surprised that FIFA didn't have something like that. FIFA, never say never. They might have some stuff eventually, especially with 2K buying the rights to FIFA. It might create more competition, and we see EA want to throw a bunch of stuff to improve. As someone who grinds the menus like crazy, I'm astonished that they don't give you more rewards when it comes to gameplay. Like, if I was a footballing game, I would think you'd want rewards to be better for people who grind the game than people who grind the menus, but it's so... I feel like it's so much more rewarding to grind the menus to where it's almost a disadvantage to do gameplay outside of maybe like foot champs if you're good at it and you can qualify and you can get 9 to 11 wins minimum per weekend. Should have a look at how loot shooter reward players make more missions against AI and so. Sort of squad battles, but with more challenges, collecting more special players from other divisions. Yeah, dude, I would literally, if I was a creative at EA, this would be how I'd want to run things. Like, take this objective section. 2K actually had a really brilliant way of doing this. So 2K, I don't know if they've done it recently, if anyone plays NBA games, but I remember one of the old 2Ks I had, they had each division. So they had the East and West, and then each division that they're broken down between that. And they had a special card for each of those teams. And you would go in and you'd play against that team. And if you beat them a certain amount of times on different game modes, you'd get stars. Or on different ratings. Like a beginner rating, intermediate, a difficult, Hall of Fame or whatever. And you get stars, and once you got a certain amount of stars, you unlock that player from that team. And this was stuff you got on day one of grinding the game. So you could start building up a realistically, decently good team at the start with special cards of all these things. They had some older players that are no longer in the league, so you had some quote-unquote icons or heroes that were in the game. You got all this pretty quickly. Yeah. There's a lot more they could do. I'm coming back to streaming on Wednesday, so I am. That's good, man. Go to bed now? Hey, have a good night, buddy. They need to give wins when players quit. I don't understand why that hasn't always been a thing, though. Like, that just seems stupid to me. If you showed up to a stadium, if you're a footballer and your team shows up to the stadium, and right before kickoff, you all decide to walk away and not play the game, that's considered a forfeit. I don't get why you pausing the game after the start of kickoff and quitting at 0-0 is somehow a draw, or the game doesn't count technically. You back Kane today? He's actually class. Nice. Also, them getting the amount of XP you can get for the pass behind them, deciding how much XP you can earn is the dumbest decision I've ever seen. I also feel like battle passes in general, just any sort of pass that's out longer than a week, I feel like it's too long of a period of time. By the time you get to the rewards, they're usually not as good as what they would be on day one. Where I feel kind of like this year might be a little different with the quality of packs at the end. If they give us like a 75 plus times 5 or things like that, you could use that for any promo. But remember when they used to give us players at the end of the season? You'd have to do a lot of grinding. Like, you'd sit there, you'd be doing icon swaps, you'd be doing your dailies, you'd be doing everything. And by the end of the season, you just have enough XP if you did everything to unlock a player that most players were already better than, and that card didn't fit your team, and it would most likely come off the bench on day one of the Battle Pass. But by the end of it, they no longer suit it. Is the Prem Team a season upgrade worth it? If you expect getting Allison. If you're fine with Allison for the ratings that you're putting in, go for it. We just casually got a Courtois. Let's go. So another 89 plus exchange. Not going to lie, the fodder on these is pretty good. And the things that aren't fodder are going directly into a Team of the Week player pick anyways. So it's not the worst in the world. I see what's up, man. Also, servers, like, they need to do something about their servers, man. For how successful of a company EA is, I feel like they can afford better servers. Still no Messi on the command? Why would I include Messi in the command? It's the best things we've packed during team this season. Messi's nowhere near that list. Why would I include a player from the MLS? Unbelievable, man. I just haven't updated it yet. I also got to update the count as well. Would you include Ronaldo? What people consider the GOAT debate. Whenever someone says Messi or Ronaldo, I either try to read the person to see who they like and then answer the opposite way, or say neither, or Thiago Silva. Any of those answers I'm happy with. Definitely need more servers and better locate them. I mean, it's going to be expensive, anything that EA does, but I feel like a few promo packs, a few rounds of promo packs can pay for any expansion. But, like, also, too, if I worked at EA, the way I would market it to them is I'd be like, hey, listen, we see a player that plays the game for 2+ hours a day is more likely to spend money on FIFA points and get their promo packs. We have noticed, due to gameplay related issues, people log off the game after about an hour or so. So if we invest in fixing the servers, we get better gameplay for our active user base. Not only will they continue to be active, if we can push them past that 2-hour thresh mark, they are more likely to buy FIFA points, and we'll see an uptick in sales. You live in the US, and Me living in the U.S. doesn't make the MLS a good league. It's a backwards league. America views it as an investment tool and a status symbol, getting aging footballers into the league. And now we're starting to realize that they could also develop players. You're starting to see kind of the, I wouldn't even say grassroots because it's still expensive to grow up playing football in the United States, but you're starting to see more of an effort put on kind of youth academies. And you're going to see the fruits of that start really coming true in the next like 3 to 5 years. Hopefully at that point they can get some other things sorted. But relegation promotion will be... I would put money on the fact that you would not see relegation promotion for at least another 5 to 10 years, if not ever, in the MLS. There's too much investments going on where they don't want to risk relegation. Especially with like franchise players that people are buying. Be investing in buying a club that's going to get expanded into the MLS. They have tons of servers, but at like Team of the Year, but after like Team of the Year, they start shutting down servers. Really? So the servers that were increased during Team of the Year, that were already horrific. That doesn't make me feel better about them. So we had more servers during Team of the Year, and it was still horrific. So them maintaining more servers throughout the year would still be horrific. No joke. I think if they made the game even worse next year, but they gave us, like, you know where the bronze upgrade, silver upgrade, and gold upgrade early on is? If they included another one where it was, like, a unlimited 75-plus player pick or something like that, that obviously after, like, a month or two would no longer be worth the value, but is constantly there, I would forgive any other transgressions EA has committed. I'd be like, EA cooked here. Alright, we're going to try some player picks with the 51 players pack. Let's see how this goes. Did I get Lukaku? Did you see that Mourinho said he has no interest in getting any Roma players? Dude, look at all those rares. Beautiful. Actually, you know what? Screw player picks. I'm making more of these. Like 2 or 3 months ago, they turned the Middle East servers off, and that's good paying customers because they have a lot of money. Now they connect to Africa and play on 100 ping. You want to know something? I wonder how successful adding women, not to like completely change the subject at all, but I wonder how much of an impact it's been to adding women to the game. Like all the positives that came with that versus like all the negatives. I'm not talking about from like a political standpoint. I'm talking about like in terms of like, let's say the existing footballing fan base for women. One of the pros I would say is I feel like a lot of us have players that we love using in Ultimate Team, and that's allowed us to go find that player in real life on social media, maybe watch some of their games. Like, remember when everyone started watching the Barca women because we wanted Rolfo to get upgraded? That was an extremely powerful thing, and I think that alone has gotten a lot of people to start watching the women side of the game. But when it comes to, like, grinding the game, it's just added so many cards that are now, like, 80 to 83 rated, where it makes a lot of the already crap 80-plus packs even worse, because there's just infinitely more things you can pack that aren't good. I don't know how many women are in bronze and silvers. I feel like that hasn't affected it too much, and that's not really a big thing anyways. But in terms of pack weight, I feel like it's completely wrecked it. Completely wrecked it. And women is probably just to sell more packs in the store. Yes and no. It's definitely added another factor to the game, but I don't know exactly what that would be. Like, technically, if there's fans of certain players or teams, they maybe want to buy the cards. Women just seem OP in FIFA to begin with, or EAFC. Like, especially for, like, left back, right back, sometimes strikers, wingers. Just absolutely crazy in game. Like, Rolfo since day one has been one of my favorite players in the game. And just continues to get better for me. Each and every single card that comes out. Some people use Bacha. I've always ride for die of Rolfo. Boom, boom, boom. I've tried the method. He can't really get it to work for me. What part of the method have you been doing? Or what part of the grind, I guess, are you doing? And are you talking about the pin video, or are you talking about our experiment on screen? Which one are you talking about? Like doing exchanges and it just leads to nothing? But what do you mean it leads to nothing? Could you explain that a little bit more? Are you not putting more of your exchanges into more exchanges from the player picks or 82 times 2s? Are you doing any Team of the Week player pick? It's way harder to get fodder now with Ultimate Team of the Season. There's way less 90-plus Team of the Seasons that we're packing versus last week. If that's what you're talking about, I 100% agree, but there's still a crap ton of menus content that you're leaving on the table if you're not continuing to see the grind through each step. Like, this is our second round of fodder that we got. We got a 90 plus, so we have another 89 plus exchange. I got 2 more 86s. We have some Team of the Week player picks that we can start crafting. And I have a crap ton of gold commons that we can put into gold upgrades, more 82 times 2s. I have been, it's like I've had to buy players. When you say buy players, you mean like buy exchange fodder? Like you're buying like 87s or 88s or 89s? And if so, how many coins do you have? 82, 81 player picks are way better for me. I did 2,000 of the 82 plus player picks, essentially. A little less. We didn't get exactly to the 2K number. Paid off tremendous during the end of Serie A. And then have been nothing for Ultimate. Got 120k. Yeah, it's gonna work way better if you have 500k plus. The more coins you have, Alex, the better it is. If you're gonna spend like 100k ish, I would make sure you're going for the best value exchange fodder. Which I don't know if 87s are still the best, but they were the cheapest for the amount of golds you get. But I'd make sure you're still opening your tradable packs and everything from the Team of the Week player pick. Make sure you're doing your daily gold upgrades and everything. Can you do that tool on phones? Yep, I use Safari for it. Once you run out of packs stored and nothing to restart the grind, you just buy in again. The pin video covers that if you need help, step by step, what to do if you run out. If you have coins You can always use coins to buy more exchange fodder and keep it going. We just did that where we put how much was it? 2.3 mil, I think. What's on screen? 2.3 mil? Yeah, we put 2.3 mil into 89 exchange fodder, and we just got that back plus more, and we still have, what, 66, I think, exchange 89s left. We still have 100 plus of the 82 doubles. Like, we got a long way to go until we're quote-unquote out of our save packs from what we've grinded from that fodder. That we're well into profit from what we put in. That was with just me buying exchange fodder. You got Frimpong and Vinny from the 82 PP? Nice, man. Pale Tools works on iPhone? It's always worked on iPhone. It's a bookmark in my Safari. Alright, let's try a few player picks. I mean, I do have templates. I'm not going to show that right now because I'm not on Pale Tools. But for the 83 section, I do 85, then in goal, and then I do the defenders is 83s, and then I do the rest 82s. And then for the 82 section, I do 2 84s and the rest 81s. Or if I include a third 84, I can do 2 81s and the rest 80s. Or if you still want to just do 2 84s, which is the requirement, you can do the rest 81s. But every 82 that you put in instead of an 81, you can exchange another 2 81s for 80s. So you can program that however you want in there for that. Do 50 PPs every hour with Pales. It's worked fine for me with no ban, only on PC. I notice with Pale Tools, when I start getting soft banned, it's usually when I'm starting to like spam a lot of SBCs very quickly. So kind of my rule to avoid that is I'll open packs on Pale Tools. I'll craft an SBC with duplicates. But if it's like 1 or 2 gold commons, even sometimes 3, like if I was on Pale Tools right now, instead of making a gold upgrade with these 3, I might just waste a little bit and not use an SBC use because we're crafting so quickly. But then I'll also kind of keep note and see, oh, how many did we craft? If I've crafted like 5 to 10 in the last few minutes, I feel like it's starting to slow down a little bit in terms of the speed of the menus. Usually when it starts slowing down a little bit, it's like, okay, I feel like we're getting close to a soft band. I'll then go back on the console. I'll start making packs that way. Or start opening some of the ones we crafted. Yeah, you definitely have to log out sometimes because it gets a little buggy, but my thing is the more you do it, the more you usually can feel it out. If you're new to Pale Tools, you're just going to have to learn from experience. There's really no other way to put it. Sometimes I get banned within 2 minutes of being on Pale Tools. Other times I could grind for like 5 hours and not get banned once. It really is sometimes random. No problem, Julian. So we got 1 blue. Another walkout. Let's go. We got 1 blue so far today from the 82 doubles. And it was the Scottish centerman. Marquinhos. So back-to-back walkouts. Cold. Back-to-back-to-back walkouts. Can we go 4 for 4? No 4 for 4. But yeah, I honestly might just get myself in the position where I keep crafting these, and if I don't even open them all, we save them for the Euros promo. That would be a bad idea. Kind of treat them like exchanges a little bit. Alright. Let us... I want to try... Yeah, we're going to do this. I'm going to go back on the PS4 version. I want to try a game with Messi. Because we haven't played with him yet. So let me do a Foot Champs qualifier. Who you reckon? Who you reckon wins in the Euros and Copa? I think for Copa, the standard answer is Argentina, Brazil. Realistically, depending on what the playoffs ends up looking like, you could make a case for the likes of Colombia, the United States, potentially like a Canada to get pretty far. I'd have to see kind of the lineups. I haven't looked at who's in Brazil's camp, who's in Argentina's camp. I still think probably I would give it to Brazil. I think realistically, now that Messi has a World Cup with Argentina, they're going to come up and still play for sure, but there's not as much pressure to get that trophy anymore. Messi's kind of in retirement mode. Still plays really well in the MLS, but I just don't think there's going to be the same amount of passion to win him the World Cup as it would be a Copa. So I would say Brazil there. But I'm really interested to see how Colombia does. I think Colombia could do well. Euros will be interesting. I think France would be one of the favorites as of right now. I as an American, would like to see England perform really well. I think this is England's opportunity to kind of see with their depth, some new players coming in, how they fit in, and realistically what next World Cup's going to be looking like with their kind of squad. And no disrespect to Mexico, Carlos, for me not bringing them up. I just think Mexico's not going to be good. He's using the cup to test the players, so apparently they're not advancing the first round. Well, I don't expect them to. Like, they're in a rebuild process. As an American, I want to see my colonizers do really well. Alright, we probably have to move some people around because I don't know where Messi's going to be in my lineup. Messi's going to be way back right now. Dude, all those passes somehow got through, but the one that I felt was the most wide open and for sure right there goes right to the defender. Make it make sense. Why do you want England to do well? It's not that I want England to do well. I just want to see how they perform. I'm, I guess, more interested than results. Like, if they perform poorly, that's a good indicator of, I think, what the squad's going to look like for the World Cup coming up in 2 years. That would be more of my interest. Same as, like, France. I don't want France to win or lose, but it's interesting to see how good of a team France is going to be. Brexit. Let's go. Dang it. Messi ran right behind him. Saw that coming from a mile away. Yeah, we're going to have to switch Messi's position. Because where we started him in game is not where we want him to play. But he feels like he should. Foul? No. What a touch, Giroud. I'm singling you all because you saw a Newcastle player captain England. Oh my gosh. Brexit. Give me a yellow for that, please. Thank you. All right. Let's try Messi where Pulisic is. Let's bring in Job. We're going to do Dybala for Giroud. We're going to try Rice out for Rolfo. See how that does. Messi striker's where it's at. I'll try Dybala at right wing and Messi at striker in the second half. I'm sure he's going to cook wherever he is. If I just hold R1 when he's at right wing and shoot, I'm sure it'll be fun. What a tackle. Oh, she got a whiff of his booty cheeks. Got a Messi, 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 got a Messi. Oh, what a save. Bro, what's that physicality? Negative? It's Enkata, my bad. Enkata Messi, Enkata Messi. Brexit. 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 Dude, it's still thunderstorming right now. That's crazy. Yeah, I need a new right back. I saw a lot of pros were using, was it Joslu? at wingback or center back because of how big he is and his heading abilities. I have to give that a try. Brother thinks he's going to be able to get around Thiago Silva. We tried it. Dang it. I just want to finesse with Messi. Give me the finesse with Messi. Messi's on the bench for Stewart is where it's at. I mean, the thing with playing Stewart is I know I'm going to win no matter what when Stewart's in the lineup, so we got to make it a little interesting. Same with Diallo. Like, if I take off Dino, watch this. Messi up top. We have Diallo right wing. We'll play Dybala left wing. It's just not going to be fair. I don't even have Stewart on the bench anymore. He's on the reserves, sadly. If I bring him back in, it's going to be too easy. Dude, Thiago Silva's positioning, I love him to death. But his positioning is horrific when a ball gets played over the top. He just stands still. I will take that card every single day. What a tactical foul by Musiala. No attempt at the ball. Alright, I don't want to go to extra time with this guy. We should score again. Because I feel he has a goal coming. That would have been cold. Silva! What are you doing? I wanted the red there. I was fully going to go for that red. Alright, let's bring Adil back in. We haven't used Adil in a while. Let's see if he can cook up in the midfield. Best thing about his card last time we used him is his passing and positioning. We'll see how those things do now. There's Dybala. There's Bellingham. There's Adele. Decent shot. Oh! Poor pass. He was in. I should have just played it over the top. Jeez. Alright, I deserve to concede. Oh my gosh. I deserve to concede that too. What am I doing, bro? Jeez. I think that lightning just hit the building next to us. Dude, I'm playing like straight booty cheeks right now, bro. Dude, come to! It's being worked and you're just going away. Late foul call. What's the record? I'm done with Weekend League. This is qualifying. It's the first game. Lightning? Yeah, it's thunderstorming right now. All right, we're coming back. I'm going to lock in real quick. I'll do the Nick Merckx lean over. Bro, what is this lack of clearing? Oh, good try. Dude, the touches are so bad. Come on. GG. GG. Alright, dudes. That's going to wrap it up for tonight. We'll be back 4 hours after new content. Take it easy. Good luck on your menu grind. Hopefully you pack something. God bless.